What up, it's Spooter here, giving my early access review of Schedule 1. First things first, the gameplay. So with this gameplay, it's actually pretty simple. But I think it actually helps itself with that simple gameplay. It's more of a chore core game of where you're kind of just doing these chores. Granted, the chores are selling drugs, but either way, it's still pretty damn fun. But after 30 hours, it does get a little bit repetitive. So I am at the point where I just need one more zone to unlock, the upper city, I believe. And I'm almost there. But I am starting to get a little bit bored of it. Follow the micromanaging of the workers, making sure they have fertilizer, seeds. The chemists have to have all the stuff they need. And then the handlers, trying to get that routing system down has been a little bit of a struggle for me. Been on the struggle bus just a little bit there, but I'm slowly learning how to do it. And then dealing with your dealers, I actually did see that TikTok where you can just give them a brick of whatever drug of your choice, and they'll break it down into baggies and jars and so on and so on. So I normally will just give them a brick of either meth, cocaine, or the marijuana, and I'll let them just do whatever. And I'll sell some of the specialty stuff myself just for the more money. But trying to get my handlers to route everything perfectly to the mixing station has been a little bit trouble. I have seen a video earlier today of someone who's just had multiple mixing stations. I have seen a video earlier today of someone who made a video about just having multiple mixing stations and have your handler and your chemist just do it all. So I might try to figure that out and do it that way, so I'm not having to constantly do that shit. There's a few things that I've came across that need to be fixed, and especially around the cauldron. I'll see if I can get a clip and I'll throw it here. I'll purposely mess up. But if you drop a leaf onto the floor, you're going to have to restart the entire thing. Unless there is a keybind that I'm not aware of that allows you just to pick that one piece back up and put it into the cauldron. That'd be nice to know. Or nice to have that fixed. Have some kind of prompt where you can actually just do it instead of having to hit escape. Because if you're putting 20 leaves in, or however many leaves you have to put in, and you miss one, really just sucks. Because then you have to redo it all. And that's kind of annoying. I've yet to have anyone attack me, any of the NPCs, at all. I mean, I've seen people be attacked, but I don't know what the context is behind that. So I don't really carry any weapons. I just carry all my drugs. As far as the money laundering, I mean, you could have laundromat, an office, pocket ticklers, as well as a car wash, Walter White style.
You're goddamn right.
The only stuff they're missing is like the laser tag, nail salon, you know? Then you could really live out the Walter White fantasy. I mean, they have his car and all that shit already. I do know they plan on adding LSD, heroin, I believe pills, probably some oxy or some shit. But back to the mixing station. It is pretty fun just making your own mixes. I mean, like, I don't know who would want drugs with some Viagra, as well as horse semen, batteries, gasoline, engine oil. Like, what the hell? Who'd want that shit? But for some reason, these good folks over here in Highland Point buy that shit up. I've yet to play any co-op yet. I've been trying to get my buddies to buy it so we can just have our own drug empire to fuck around with on the weekends, time we're not really doing anything serious. Seems like it'd be a great time. So if you have friends who are willing to buy the game, I strongly recommend playing this. It's just one of those games you just play when you have nothing better to do. Now, the world building in this game is pretty damn good. I do find it very enjoyable. It's very simplistic, but the graffiti around the world is always a great thing. Gives you kind of a chuckle every once in a while. Be on your skateboard, riding past the old gas station. And on the back it says Trent is a bitch. That gave me a chuckle. Of course, you have one and only penises on the wall. Now, for the rating of this game, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's likely going to be actually a higher score when it fully releases, which will be, a year, 2 years, all depending, since it's only one guy working on it. And I know he wants to add a lot of stuff to this game, so it might be a while. But look for my next review of this game later on when it fully releases. I'll give it a full-on in-depth review. A 6.5 out of 10 seems good to me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll answer as many comments as I can. Peace out.